From the pages of wrestling's main event, October 1983, we are transported back to a time when professional wrestling was ruled by regional kings, fought in smoke-filled arenas, and documented in gritty, glorious print. The cover says it all. Harley Race versus Ric Flair. Two champions, two eras clashing in the ring. But inside these pages, this issue is an all-out war report from across the wrestling territories. You won't find clean finishes or padded promos here. This is blood and truth told in 8x10 glossy color, black ink, and battle scars. We open on a profile of the pride of Chattanooga, Pistol Pez Whatley, a wrestler as fast with his fists as he is with his footwork. This article doesn't just celebrate Pez, it elevates him. It traces his battles with Roger Kirby and Ron Slinker, outlines his grassroots popularity, and tells readers in no uncertain terms that Whatley is on the cusp of national breakout. You get quotes about his upbringing, his dedication, his refusal to let anyone talk down to him, especially the loudmouth heels who mock his southern drawl. Whatley's journey is the journey of every fan who ever wanted to see someone rise without selling out. This isn't flash, it's grit, it's real. From there we head into War, the match of the month, and it's as personal as they come. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes versus the exotic one, Adrian Street. This isn't just a clash of styles, it's a full-blown cultural collision. The program tells us how Street, aided by Mr. Elijah Akeem and Miss Linda, ambushed Dusty during a match in Lakeland, Florida. With a devilish smile, Street produced a pair of scissors and took a lock of Dusty's hair. In wrestling, that's a statement of total domination. So Dusty demanded a rematch in Miami Beach. And the stipulation was simple. A pair of scissors on a pole. You climb, you cut. And Dusty? Dusty climbed, Dusty cut. Adrian's blonde hair was snipped under the lights, and for once the exotic one fled, not prancing, but crawling. The photos? Stunning. Dusty mid-bionic elbows, Street recoiling, Miss Linda gasping in horror. If wrestling was opera, this was the crescendo. We then dive into the legacy of the Brisco Brothers, Jack and Jerry, and what we find is not just respect, but reverence. They're portrayed as the final word in technical tag team excellence. No wasted motion, no wasted words. The magazine reminds us of Jack's amateur accolades and Jerry's no-nonsense attitude. Every promotion in the country wants a piece of them, and this article serves as both tribute and warning. They're coming for your titles, your limbs, and your reputation. You better be ready. The scope then shifts across the Pacific, where Bruiser Brody has just claimed Japan's international title. The magazine doesn't just report it, they relive it. Brody, wild-eyed and chain-swinging, is a force of nature in Japan. He beat Jumbo Tsuruta and outlasted Stan Hansen in a Bruiser's gauntlet. This isn't just a title, it's a trophy soaked in sweat and chaos. Brody's matches aren't exhibitions, they're riots. The photos capture it all. Blood, spit, fury. Brody isn't a man, he's a movement. Next up, Bobby Colt, the WWA champion. While he doesn't command the same headlines as Flair or Race, this article positions Colt as a man ready to make his move. A thinking man's wrestler with movie star looks and matte general instincts. The magazine details his title defenses, his ring IQ, and his ambition. Bobby Colt may not be on your radar yet, but this article wants you to know he's got gold and he's gunning for more. And then, out of nowhere, a plea to stop the Purple Haze. Not just a man, but a terrifying myth. This piece reads like a horror novel. It talks of eerie entrances, inhuman screams, and crowds frozen in fear. Hayes isn't portrayed as a heel, he's an evil presence. The kind of wrestler who makes children cry and grown men hesitate. He's been haunting the Florida territory and breaking the minds of those foolish enough to face him. This is the kind of article that made wrestling magazines legendary. Blurred lines, big fear, bold storytelling. The Roundup section delivers a shotgun blast of updates. Kamala is terrorizing arenas coast to coast. Tito Santana is showing sparks of greatness. And Jerry Lawler is still king in Memphis. Hacksaw. Butch Reed has stopped caring about cheers and started hurting people. It's a transition into villainy that's chronicled with slow burn dread. And we then hit the heart of this issue, a blow-by-blow of World Championship Wrestling's big event, in Altoona, Pennsylvania, where 4,000 fans crammed into the Jaffa Mosque for a night of blood and bombshells. The headliner, a surprise confrontation between Bruno Sammartino and Larry Zbyszko. Bruno, the living legend, makes his entrance unannounced, and the crowd erupts. Zbyszko, smug as ever, claims he forced Bruno into retirement. Bruno says nothing, just stares. The crowd believes what the magazine confirms. This feud isn't over. It's dormant, like a volcano waiting to erupt. Also on that card, Ole Anderson and Buzz Sawyer clash in a back alley style fight. Tommy Rich interjects chaos, and the Road Warriors demolish Joe Lightfoot in under 3 minutes, proving again they're the most dangerous duo on the planet. The vibe is raw, electric. The kind of show that made fans line up around the block and made kids believe wrestling was real. The final pages offer a gallery of images and promos that cement the issue's legacy. Dusty in mid-swing, Brody baring his teeth, Street shamed and retreating, Bruno unblinking, Purple Haze in full mystic trance. These aren't just stills, they're time machines. They freeze a moment in the molten heart of professional wrestling. Before cable, before billion-dollar deals, back when it was just a ring and a spotlight and a story. So like, share, and subscribe, because these stories weren't just told, they were carved into muscle and memory. And this was wrestling's main event, October 1983, and this is how it roars back to life from the pages.